B competitor in Canada. Also in Group B, China, Senegal, Serbia, and Spain, along with the USA and the Canadians. And we have a foul on Team USA. Elena Deladon picks up her first foul of the game. Under a minute to go here in the opening half. In the previous game, just a 1-point game. Team USA led France at the break. But this one has not been in question from the get-go.
No, Team Canada, they have 5 new players that will be first-time Olympians, and they're a young team, but, you know, give them a lot of credit. They're still playing hard. They've obviously made quite a few turnovers that I'm so sure some passes that they wish they could get back, but you don't really understand the pressure that you're under when you play Team USA until it's your team out there on the court.
There's no question. I mean, it's quite the all-star team in Team USA, and there's no give up and down the lineup. I mean, all 12 players. Just no soft spot. I like the hustle there. Tapped out of bounds by Naira Fields. Stays with the USA. Lindsay Whalen, Deladon again. Deladon, Simone Augustus. Whalen. Sidestep move. Big offensive rebound. Fouls kept it alive, and there's Angel McCutcheon, who's always on the spot for those types of plays.
Always on the spot. Nice. I'm telling you, she's that player that gets to the board. She does just a great job. She has a great habit, and you know Cheryl Soups was that way. A player who could shoot clearly from beyond three-point distance, but just great at crashing the boards and getting in there with the bigs.
And right there again, she helps tie up Canada, and another great defensive play. She has been a ball of energy in each one of these games, Angel McCutcheon, making things happen. Won an Olympic, won an Olympic medal in 12.
Yeah, and she's been a first-time on the first team all defensive for WNBA 5 times. So no surprise that she has such great defense, but I just love the fact that she's always crashing the board. She stays in there in the paint.
Yeah, she sure did. She pulled down another one there. Simone Augustus. Nope, but fouls and can't control, but we are at halftime now. And the United States in full control over Canada. 44-20. Team USA shooting 58% in that first half. And Lisa, boy, just about everything went for the red, white, and blue.
Well, everything went for the red, white, and blue because they are a team that's distributing the ball. But can they get better? Absolutely.
Always can.
New Smirnoff Ice Electric tastes smooth, refreshing, and it's non-carbonated, which is perfect, because you can't tell Betty not to shake it.
Some people have to travel for work.
Hi there! Looks like you've had a long day. Pull up a crate.
Some people get to travel for work.
Really looking forward to this spinach salad. It's got quinoa in it.
Sometimes it's the little things that make a big difference. Courtyard, make room for a little fun.
It's wireless. You that great guy?
For the summer wanderers that know the journey is just as important as the destination, whether near or far, for a stylish ride inside and out, and the feeling that's second to none. Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's how we live 4x for summer.
The sun empowers us to create something new every day. So in 2024, we invite the world to follow the sun to a city of optimism that is constantly reinventing itself, where the world can experience a new Olympic Games for a new era, in a place where the world's cultures come together each day, in the communities that make up the City of Angels.
Where does beer get its color? Pale malt makes pale beer with a mild honey taste. Dark malt makes dark beer with chocolate or coffee notes. Sam Adams brews 60 beers from dark to light, and the sweet spot in the middle, Boston Lager, for the love of beer.
Some said Wendy's 4 for $4 was the biggest thing since...
And now for tonight's biggest news.
The 4 for $4 now comes with your choice of a junior bacon cheeseburger or the new crispy chicken BLT. It's the biggest thing until...
Welcome back to Connecticut. USA leading the way 44-20 here at the half, and I am joined now by the associate head coach at UConn, Chris Daly, and a lot of experience, not just with UConn, but with these women here as part of USA basketball as well, and you'd never know it, but 30-plus years of experience with these women. Thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it. Tell me more, though, about the legacy of women's basketball right here in Connecticut.
Well, you can see by the fans that they love Connecticut. They love basketball, and they like good basketball, and they can certainly appreciate the talent level that the USA basketball brings to Connecticut.
There are veteran leaders on this team. 2 of the 3 captains are out of UConn, Sue Bird and, of course, Diana Taurasi. What do those women bring, not just to the floor, but to the locker room as well?
Well, their experience. I mean, they've won at every level, whether it was AAU, high school, college, WNBA, and gold in the Olympics. So their experience is invaluable, especially to the younger players like Brianna Stewart and Lena Deladon, who've not played in the Olympics before.
Well, you mentioned Brianna Stewart because I know a lot of us know, the college highlights, the accolades. It's very obvious what she could potentially bring to this floor, but you've known her for much longer than any of us had. What is she bringing to this roster?
Well, I think Stewie's she knows her role on this team, and it's really one to give them the minutes and block shots and do whatever she can do to help, but she's really just gaining a lot of experience from being around the other professionals and learning how, to be a true professional.
Having worked with Coach Auriemma for as long as you have now, in that locker room, I love the laugh. Let's go with that, first of all. In the locker room right now, though, what are you adjusting in those first and second quarters, despite a 24-point lead?
Well, I think it's unfair in some ways because they've only been together for a very short period of time, so can you watch, they're a little disjointed at times it looks great, so I think they're really just going to try to get on the same page offensively, some of the sets that they want to run and to work on that. And then defensively, you always can do a better job defensively, keep people in front of you. They've got some great shot blockers, Brianna Stewart, Elena, Brittany Griner can all block shots so they can take some chances. But really, it's just a matter of them getting on the same page. I think that, having been together for only a week, it shows in some of the things that they're doing.
And I had a conversation with Coach Auriemma prior. He did, though, address the fans and how special this is for Connecticut, for them to get a chance to see not just the women that they've seen play in college, but for Team USA to be right here. How special is this night?
It's special because they appreciate good basketball, and they know the other players that we've played against and that they've rooted against, but now they're able to root for them, and they can appreciate everyone coming together rooting for their country. So Connecticut fans are well-versed in good basketball, and they enjoy this.
I also wanted to get your thoughts on what makes a good player great. Having been around the game for as long as you have, and I talked to Coach Auriemma about that prior to the game as well, and one of the things that he said is it's never having that attitude that I'm there, I'm good enough. It's the ones who don't settle. They're the ones that become great. What is your idea?
Well, I think it's a willingness to work, a passion for basketball, a passion to be great, and a passion to be an unselfish teammate. I think that's what Sue and Diana bring to this team especially, because it's not about what they do individually. They just want to win. They want to win in everything they do, and I think that's what great players do.
Well, Coach, thank you for taking the time. Thank you, of course, for helping make the game great as well as you have. I love it. We're looking at a couple of Husky fans right there in the crowd. Team USA is leading the way by 24, 44-20. We've got the third and fourth quarters coming up after the half.
Get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up like a sex machine, get on up.
Mr. Ingles, he's not studying over here. He's streaming my games. You can't get away with that. Woo! Oh, don't worry about it. They can't hear me. I'm just in your head.
However you use your data, Verizon's got good news. No surprise overages, and keep the data you pay for. Now America's best network is also the best value too. Switch to Verizon now and get up to $650 to cover your costs. Only on Verizon.
Our National Suit Drive is on now, and we need your help filling these hangars. This July, bring your gently used professional attire to any Men's Warehouse, and we will donate it to men re-entering the workforce. As a thank you, you'll receive 50% off your next purchase. Give a suit, change a life.
Flimsy microwave bacon tastes, but Wendy's oven-baked bacon tastes. Add it to fresh, never-frozen beef, and you've got a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. A JBC with 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink is what makes Wendy's 4 for $4 so deliciously different.
Have you been denied credit? Or are you paying high interest rates because of a low credit score? Join the thousands of people who have relied on CreditRepair.com to help rebuild their credit score.
I had gone through a short sale a few years ago with my home, and I knew my credit took a tank.
I went to get my first car. I had to get a used car, high interest, and so I knew that things were done from there.
For over 15 years, we've helped thousands with their search for solutions to credit issues. We work with you, your creditors, and the credit bureaus with a unique approach designed to remove